Dito na naman tayo sa sa more serious problem coming up is the issue of the OFWs coming in. Sa pagka ngayon, meron tayong 24,000 stranded in Manila. And they are stranded in the sense that they are not allowed or they cannot go home because the local governments are not accepting them. So, merong mga pronouncement na policy na they will not accept returning OFWs. Ang masama nito, kasi pag ganun ang behavior natin, Secretary Bello says that there are about 302 coming in a short while, and 302 and 62,000 are expected to arrive as soon as our airports are open. In the, not really confusion, but in the desire to protect their respective territories, ganon man, and I can say that if that is the way they would handle it, like somebody who's really a chieftain of a city or province during a pandemic time, okay yan. Pero alam mo, hindi naman lahat talaga nagkasakit, and it is very cruel actually to deny them to go home. Nandito yan sila sa hotel because they are not, or they cannot go home. First, because of lack of money and resources. So I have instructed, was it last night, through Secretary Roque, that I am ordering the use of all government assets, whether it's really the air or the sea or the transportation owned by government, that they should be utilized in accepting and probably delivering them to their, if possible, delivering them to their homes, to their families. Na itong coming na 302 it's a big worry. Now yung 62 na dadating shortly, pag hindi ninyo tinanggap yan, makagulo tayo ang Pilipinas. Now let me be very clear. Let me talk about legality para wala tayong sakit ng loob. Nobody but nobody can really stifle the right of whether he is traveling and working outside and coming in, going home. Nagkaroon lang itong temporary an aberration in the movement of people because of the COVID. Ito ang sasabihin ko sa lahat. I said nobody but nobody. And only the national government can impose restrictions on travel because it is the only agency who can declare that there is an emergency of national interest. The issue is national interest. And that power of declaration is not shared by anybody. It's a national government. Ngayon, may mga syudad na ayaw nilang tanggapin. You know, I'm ordering you to accept them, open the gates of your territories and allow the people and allow the Filipino to travel wherever they want. Yung sequestration ng tao o lockdown should dovetail the national policy, or better still, as not to confuse the people. You are not allowed to unilaterally declare na ganito, you are closing the entry, the egress and ingress ng tao. Mahirap yan. Pagkagulo tayo, kanya-kanya kayong... So, if you want a measure to be implemented in your local government unit, ask permission from the task force. Because, alam mo, it involves many issues. One, in the name of humanity. Two, is the constitutional right. And ito yung pinakamabigat. It is the constitutional right of people to go home, to travel and go home. Do not impede it. Do not obstruct the movement of people, because you run the risk of getting sued criminally. Ang agency, because it is the national government who declared there is a national emergency involving a pandemic, an issue of health, that power cannot be shared by anybody else. If you want, as an adjunct of government, maghingi ka ng permiso sa task force. They are the better position really to assess. Kawawa itong 24, so I'm ordering, kasali na yung pera sa, kung may naiwan pa, sa 200 million, gastusin rin ninyo yun para sa pag-uwi ng tao. Because the reason why they are here is connected with the issue of COVID. Nagsiuwian ito, diniport, kasi nga may pandemic involving the entire planet Earth. So the reason why they are deported or forced to go home is because of, well, maybe so as not to have a contagion involving a lot of in numbers. So, to contain it, ito yung mga ating mga kabuhayan, pinapauwi. Tanggapin natin sila.
Sir, yung pong order ninyo na 24,000 OFWs, lahat po yan ay na-test natin using PCR at lahat po yan ay negative. Kung sakali lang po na may makakalusot na nawala yung kanyang result at siya ay dumating sa LGU ng walang papeles, ang advice po natin sa LGU, tanggapin ninyo at ilagay ninyo sa quarantine hanggang dumating yung kanyang result. Sapagkat yung pong 24,000 po yan ay tested negative po sa PCR.
Yeah, doubly, more reason really for not refusing to accept them. Kawawa naman. Alam mo, ladies and gentlemen, if you are listening, Pilipino to, kababayan natin, tanggapin ninyo and provide for sequestration houses if you want. Yung doon sila i-quarantine. Pero hati-hati tayo sa problema. Total, hindi naman kami nagkulang. Whatever you need, we provide. It's just a matter of time. You cannot service the entire 110 million Filipinos at once.
That's why I think it's ignorance only on the part of the LGUs. They don't understand, you know. So I think tama ho yung sinabi niyo, we should lecture to them. We should have seminars. I'm willing to give it even via Zoom, di ba? We're doing this anyway for LGUs. We can do it for them. No? We have to educate them.
Mr.
Well, anyway,
President, the 4,000 will be home to their own provinces by Thursday.
but it behooves upon the
Right?
DILG to really see to it that everybody is delivered and returned to their homes sa pamilya nila. Nung panahon ng good time, we were experiencing the benefits of the dollar. It formed a big part of our GDP. GDP is simply income. Ang ibig sabihin ng GDP is income. Nung income na sa bansa natin, malaki because nandito ito mga OFW. Tapos ngayon hindi natin tanggapin. Oh, what's the fuck? That's final.